Hi guys, welcome to Random Riley. This book talk is a long time coming. I posted a book talk for this book before on my other channel that some of you may or may not know a while ago got like deleted or disbanded. I don't know what happened, but like I cannot go on that anymore at all. Like the videos are still up, but I just can't go on the channel at all anymore. I can't do my own thing on there. It's just whatever. I can't delete any of the videos. But today I'm going to reviewing my favorite book of all time. Yes, it is officially my favorite book, Ashfall by Mike Mullin. Now for those of you who don't know, Ashfall is a book by Mike Mullin that is my favorite book of all time. I mention it in every single one of my videos, or I hold it in every single one of my videos. Ashfall is about the volcano in Yellowstone that erupts. The ash covers the majority of the United States, like decimates the whole continent pretty much, covers the whole like Midwestern area and layers upon layers of ash, which then destroys our crops and then causes world hunger because America is one of the greatest exports for food products. It also causes a lot of climate changes with the ash going up into the air and just decimating the whole world. This book focuses on the main character, whose name is Alex Halprin, who's left home alone by himself on a Friday night in August. His family traveling to Illinois to visit his uncle on their farm, and so they left him home alone when this whole thing exploded and something hits his house and his house catches on fire. That's pretty much the beginning of the story, and then through that he has to travel. He decides to go travel to go find his family in Illinois and reunite himself with that, and it's just a beautiful story. Alex is my favorite character of almost all time. Simon from The Mortal Instruments is actually my favorite character of all time, but Alex is one of my favorite characters, and his other half, Darla, is one of the best, most funny, sassy, sarcastic people you're ever gonna meet. I love her. When I first read this book, I didn't think it was gonna be my favorite, but then after a while, I just kind of like couldn't stop thinking about it, and I was like, great. Now I have to read the second one, which I already had, but I was like, okay, I have to read the second one. Currently, there are 3 books in the series: Ashfall, Ash and Winter, and Sunrise. Mike Mullin is working on a 3rd one right now. Who knows when that's going to come out? I have been waiting since the end of Sunrise. It's called Blades of Spring at the moment. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It worries me. This is, like I said, my favorite book of all time, and if you're subscribed to me, you'll definitely see me mention this book a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go into the spoilery section of Ashfall now. So if you haven't read this book, what's wrong with you? You should read this book immediately. It's not a very popular book. You aren't gonna find it in most Barnes & Nobles, but you might. Every time I go into Barnes & Noble, before I do anything, I look and I go find this book and then I just hug it. But you can get it on Amazon, so buy it anywhere and read it. It needs to be wider spread. I love it so much, and it should be mandatory reading. It's just one of those things. Alright, I'm gonna go into the spoilery section now, so if you don't want to be spoiled for Ashfall, which you don't want to be, leave now. Now. I mean, like, right now. Alright, so I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about the whole book of Ashfall. I've read the book, this one, 3 times, and I've read the other 2 times. One of my favorite things about Ashfall is the fact that Alex is so smart and he's so capable, but he's also so not capable and stupid. Like, he'll run up and he'll just go talking to this random guy who's shaving the back of his head because, oh look, meat. I'm not gonna ask where this meat came from. I'm just gonna eat it. Just gonna eat it. By the way, if you don't know, that meat is probably human. He's a cannibal, but he doesn't know it. No one else knows it, and I'm not okay with it. It makes me upset. My favorite character in this whole series is Darla Edmonds. She's the best. She's the mechanic and she can fix things. She's like a female version of Leo Valdez. She is the best. And I loved her mom. When her mom was murdered and raped, I was so upset. I just couldn't deal with anything. I was like, Alex, you must kill him. Now, you have no excuse for not doing this. Shoot him in the head, beat him into the ground. He is not allowed to breathe anymore. He must suffer. I remember the first time I read the scene with Target in the fire, and Darla was just not okay, and she couldn't do anything, and she was just so depressed. It made me so sad for her and for Alex, and and then when they went together to the high school, and he was like, okay, Darla, you're gonna stay here by yourself. You don't get to come with me, because coming with me means danger. And I'm like, no, that's not okay. No, 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 no. And then Darla was like, I could tell Darla, being the depressed person she was still like, no, that's not okay. I'm coming with you. And then skied across with him and was like meeting up with him. And Alex, like I said before, Alex is the smartest yet stupidest character, because who on earth thinks to put on cross-country snow like skis to ski on top of ash? I never would have thought about that. But he's also stupid enough to get on his bike first and try to bike through 5 inches of ash. My favorite part in the whole book is when Alex and Darla, they're traveling, and Darla, this is the point where Darla was still pretty depressed, and Alex is trying to figure out what the hell he's doing with his life. And so he's like, oh look, a river, we're gonna follow this river. And then he trips and he falls into this freezing cold river, and he just almost dies, and Darla saves him. And like when he's dying from hypothermia, he's like super hot. So he starts like trying to like get rid of all these blankets and clothes that he has like covering him, and he's like doing it, and Darla's like, no, 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 keep your damn clothes on, Alex. Freaking FEMA though, you guys remember those? FEMA was the camps that they went to when they were traveling across the world, and they like went to, like, they were captured kind of. They got in this truck, and this truck drove them to this FEMA camp, where then they killed Jack, Darla's meat rabbit. I loved Jack. Jack was the best character. I always get too attached to animals. I was like, no, Jack, we wasted so much food on you. You're not allowed to die now. Freaking FEMA just going like, oh, now you're dead. Now you're dead. I know Alex was stupid, but I love when Darla was like brought outside to help work on the bulldozers. He would like stand by the gate and like glare at that guy, be like, no, she's mine. You don't touch her. No. Okay, Darla's and Alex's first kiss just, oh, it meant the world to me, because I had broke into this, I don't know. Alright, so Alex and Darla had broken into this house. We're like breaking in the house, and they find this dead body on a bed. This guy had killed himself because he was hungry and food left, and he was by himself, and he was lonely, so he killed himself. He committed suicide. And Darla's like, oh my god, there's a dead body. And Alex is like, look, there's a dead body. What else is new? It just shows the progression of Alex and his experience with dead bodies. They go in the living room and they set a fire. They're huddling together for warmth. That's why they're huddling together. And like all of a sudden they just start making out, and then Darla starts crying because she's upset about like she's not allowed to be happy because all this horrible crap's happening. It's a dead guy in the room next to us. And Alex is like, and then we were making out on the couch, and then he's like, and then she started crying. I don't think I was doing anything wrong, but I count that as a bad son. My poor little baby Alex and my poor little baby Darla. My poor little heart. I can't with them anymore. It's so sad. Their lives are so sad, but they're so happy because they get to be together. Again, when they were in the camp and they were trying to break out because Alex did that stupid thing where that guy made that one gross comment about Darla, so we punched him in the schnoz and broke his nose, and then he was put in the doghouse where you never leave. And Darla stole a bulldozer, broke him out, and he was like, yay, my angel, she's here. And Darla was like, you idiot, do you know what the hell I had to do to get you out of here because you wanted to punch some stupid guy for making a rude comment about me? I can handle myself. Oh, that was the best. And he's like, okay, whatever you want. Can we please leave now? And they use the bulldozer to knock down the fence, and it's just my poor little heart. I love them. One of my favorite scenes of all time is when Alex, he got his side really like chopped up because Target hit him with an axe because he was being stupid and decided to like do some weird crap at Target. I don't know. So he was skiing along and he found his barn. And he was like, oh, a barn. Great, sanctuary. So he like skis in the barn, and he's like, he opens the door, and there were 2 women, and he was like, one was an older woman doing this thing with the bike, and he's like, and the other was a beautiful angel with beautiful blonde hair, and she was a great person, and he was just like skiing along still, and then he hits the dirt floor and he falls flat on his face, and then like the last thought he has before passing out is, huh, I didn't think angels wore overalls. I also love the first time that they talk together. Darla was trying to inspect his wound, and he wasn't wearing any clothes because they had like taken all that off so they could stitch up his side. And she was like, went to go pull it down. And he was like, nope, nope. And he's like tries to like cover himself for modesty. And she's like, oh please, I've seen better equipment on a goat. I love it so much. Darla is my favorite. I love Darla. She's everything I want to be. This video is getting really long, so I should probably stop talking now. Thank you guys so much for watching me rant even more about my favorite book of all time. You guys should definitely like this video and subscribe if you want to see more of me talking about this book and the rest of them. I don't know if I'm definitely going to reread these books over the summer again. I may make another book talk for Ash and Winter, the second book in the series, and then one for Sunrise, the third book in the series, because I love this series so much and everyone should know about it. I think that's it. All my social media handles are down below if you want to check those out. And I will see you guys next Monday. Bye!